Magic Treehouse Book 35, Night of the New Magicians, by Mary Pope Oswald. Chapter 9, The Sorcerer. Jack sneezed into jelly. The knocking came again. Mr. Eiffel laughed. Goodnesses, another unexpected guest. He turned towards the door. Don't open it, Jack shouted. Everyone looked at Jack as if he were crazy. It's the sorcerer, Jack. My sister has been telling the truth. He thinks you're all the magicians. Don't be afraid, son, Dr. Pastor, said Jack. And she's just another guest. Mr. Eiffel stepped towards the door. No, please, shouted Jack. Mr. Eiffel opened the door. There was a deafening clap of thunder. A ball of fire blasted into the room. Jack covered his face. Then all was quiet. Jack? Answered in a small voice. Jack looked up. A golden haze had filled through the room, and stepped quickly to Jack's side, but none of the others moved. Mr. Eiffel, Mr. Bell, Mr. Edison, Dr. Pastor, all still as stone. Jack could barely make a dark figure in the long hall standing in the doorway. It's him, Jack cried. How do you say a rhyme? Jack shouted the line he had memorized. Sing before us. Now we see. Jack waited for Annie to finish the rhyme, but she didn't say her line. Oh no, she's forgetting it. Jack thought wildly. Suddenly, he heard Annie laugh. It's you, she said. Jack looked up. The haze had cleared. The sorcerer's face glowed in the night. It was a familiar face, craggy with electric blue eyes. Merlin? Breathed Jack. The master magician answered him with a smile. Merlin, hi, said Annie. She raced over and hugged him. Jack was staring at Merlin. What happened? He asked. Where's the evil sorcerer? There are evil sorcerers in my world, Merlin said in his deep voice, but I assure you none of them were here at the World's Fair today. So you were the messenger? Said Annie. You delivered the invitation for everyone to come to the top of the tower? Yes, I was the messenger, said Merlin. I wanted to gather these remarkable men together so you can meet them all in the short time you had to spend in Paris. But why did you tell us that we had to find them before an evil sorcerer did? Said Jack. Merlin smiled. Without the challenge, would you have used all your powers of thinking and courage? Yes. Would you have been so determined to find the new magicians and learn their secrets? Well, maybe not, Jack said honestly. Plans can make us focus our energy, said Merlin. They can help us think more sharply and act more swiftly. Never wish for all your problems to disappear. Problems can help you achieve your goals. Do you understand? Jack and Annie nodded. So now, what are the secrets of this remarkable man? Asked Merlin. I truly wish to know. If you want to reach your goal, you have to love adventure and responsibility, said Jack. You have to study to be prepared so luck will favor you, said Annie. You have to work really hard because genius is 99% precipitation and only 1% is participation, said Jack. And you should never lose hope, said Annie. Because when one door closes, another one opens, and you don't want to miss it. Wonderful, said Merlin. These are excellent secrets, and I believe you not only learned them on this mission, I believe you also lived each of them as well. Do you understand? I guess, said Jack. Annie looked at the four frozen men. What about them, Merlin? Just anxiously. Will they be okay? Yes, they will awaken as soon as I leave. Do not worry, Merlin. I'm sorry I almost made you disappear, said Jack. Merlin smiled. That is quite all right, but now we have a little problem. We must never let a magic wand hang in the air unfinished. Ooh, said Jack. So Annie needs to finish the rhyme and make something disappear? Precisely, said Merlin. Perhaps you could use the rhyme to speed me back to Camelot. Sure, said Annie, but do you have to leave so soon? Yes, I must be on my way, said Merlin. I will not want to confuse this kind gentleman. Do not worry, I will send for you both again in the very near future. But now it's time for me to disappear. Jack smiled. Goodbye, Merlin, he said. Annie took a deep breath. And she looked at Merlin and slowly said her line. CB1UEV. There was a clap of thunder and a blast of fairy light, and Merlin was gone. Just as suddenly, the new magicians came back to life. Mr. Eiffel pointed to open the way as the wind gusted inside. You see, son, he said to Jack, It was only the wind. Oh, yeah, said Jack, pretending to be embarrassed. I'm sorry. Don't worry, said Mr. Apple. You and your sisters are perfectly safe. We lived in the wondrous new world of science, not in the old world of magic and sorcerers. Mr. Apple moved through the open doorway. Come, let us all step inside and take a look at our new world. Everyone joined him outside the windy terrace and looked over the railing. Paris is a lovely city, is it not? Said Mr. Apple. Jack and Annie and the others watched the giant spotlight sweep over Paris like a white comet. The lights shining down on the dunes and treetops, the grand moments and church spires, the colorful fountain waters and rippling river. The boat lights twinkled like fireflies. Thanks to Mr. Apple and his tower, we can see the entire city, Mr. Edison shouted above the wind. Thanks to Mr. Edison, 10,000 gas street lamps in Paris will soon be replaced by electric lights, Mr. Apple. Thanks to Dr. Pastor's Institute, we will soon have cures for many more deadly diseases, said Mr. Bell. And thanks to Mr. Bell, I'll be able to call you on the telephone and tell you about it, joked Dr. Pastor. Everyone laughed. And this is just the beginning, said Annie. Someday, people will carry tiny telephones in their pockets and talk to other people anywhere in the world. Annie, we better get going, said Jack. He didn't want the others to know he and Annie were from the future. But Annie kept talking. And there'd be these things called computers, she said. But that can give you instant information about anything, anytime. Annie, said Jack. And get this, she said. She pointed to a full moon over her. Someday people will actually walk on the moon up there. Oh, the man chuckled. You have a most delightful imagination, said Mr. Apple. And that's a wonderful thing, said Mr. Edison. Without imagination, none of us will have been standing here tonight. And we've better get going home now, said Jack. And where is our home? The moon, teased Mr. Apple. No, it's Rock Creek, Pennsylvania, in the United States, said Jack. How do we get there? Said Mr. Bell. In our magic treehouse, said Annie. The man laughed. Jack tried to laugh with them. Ha! Good one, Annie, he said. Well, let's go. Annie, I hope you and your brother have a safe trip to our magic treehouse, said Mr. Apple. You have both been an attorney guest. Please come and visit me any time. Jack and Annie waved goodbye to the four men. Then they climbed carefully down the spiral staircase that started down the 1,652 steps of the Eiffel Tower.